Hello everyone, welcome back to our math class. In this video, we are going to continue our conversation about evaluating function, or we say interpret functions through their notation. But this time, instead of checking the table and equation like we did in the previous video, we are going to talk about how do we use graph to evaluate certain part. Let's check the first example. We see a linear function here. The graph is in purple, and we are going to look for what is f of 3, f of 2, f of 1. So for certain value, as we mentioned before, when we see the function notation, the inside part is x. So this question is asking us, when x equals 3, what is y? So x is 3, so we look for the x-axis, the 3 here, and the graph is under, so I just go down, and then this point is touching the graph, so I just match into this value, then this is -3. We use the same way here when x is 2, and then go down the graph, and then it matching to -1. Same thing for the 1, and I go up because this graph is above x-axis, and then matching to 1. So that's it. That's how do we use these values to figure out the graph. No matter if it's a curve, it's a parabola, or any different kind of function, we can always use this way to match in the x values to the y coordinates according to the graph. Sometimes the question can ask us what is x values. So instead of checking x values, we are going to check this. We're going to look at the graph through its y value and matching its x values. How do we do that? So the question says, find the value of x. This time we're looking for the x values when y is 3. So since y is 3, I'm going to look for the values on the y-axis, which is 3 here, right? Because it's on the graph. And two ways to look at this. If you look at the point, x coordinate is actually 0. And also you can just consider the coordinates of this point, which is 0, 3, right? That means when y is 3, the x is 0. So that means when x is 0. Next one, again, this is just meaning y when y is -3. So we're going to come to the y-axis, and -3 is here. And the graph is here. So I just need to find the matching x, which is 3. So x is 3. Okay, it's very, very quick, simple example of checking graph and find x values or y values based on the information on the graph. Again, it's very simple, but when you read the information, when you analyze the graph, make sure you follow exactly the location for endpoint and find the value accordingly. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this video is helpful. See you soon, everyone.